Thank you so much for joining me on another episode. Let me take this opportunity first of all to thank all of you who have subscribed to my YouTube channel and those who are constantly commenting on my videos. I really appreciate and I can't take it for granted, and thank you so much. And if this is your first time to watch my video, please make sure you subscribe to my channel and also make sure that you turn on the notification bell so that any time that I'm on YouTube, you will be notified and then you come, we learn together. In this channel, we talk about human resource related topics, and also we talk about money management topics, and this is to help you on how you can become more productive and also on how you can manage your finance in every kind of work that you're doing. So today I'm going to talk about state of global workplace. It means that there's something that is affecting our workplace as a whole in the globe, and it is very important for us to talk about it so that at least we can see and we can know how we can manage the stress at workplace, because stress at workplace is something that is common nowadays. And so I have some of the reports from the current Gallup report. It indicates that 44% of the workforce is stress, and this is a very huge number that we cannot take for granted, because if 44% of the workforce is stress, it means that people are just going to work and they don't love what they're doing, and also it means that people are just going to work but they don't feel like going to work. So at the same time, the report also indicates that 60% of the workforce are emotionally detached from their job. It means people are just going to job to get salary, but they don't love what they are doing. 19% of the workforce feel miserable at work. They are just going there, but they don't feel the purpose of why they are going to job. And also 57% of the people at workplace currently are neither engaged nor thriving at their work. Only 9% of people are engaged and thriving at work. So it means that these numbers are worrying, and we need to talk about it, and we need to put strategies on how we can cope up with this situation at our workplace or in the companies where we are working. What are some of the few things that cause workplace stress? Because we need to realize what are the root causes of the stress and how we can manage this stress in order to have a thriving workplace and thriving global workplace in the society or in the companies where we are working. Number one of the things that causes stress currently is tight deadlines. Today, deadlines are very tighter than ever before, and this one has become a normal thing to many workplaces. And also working extra hours and also working the whole day is something that has been normalized in many of the companies, and this one is causing stress to the employees, and this one is one of the things that we need to talk about as one of the causes. Number two is being overworked. People, there are too much work to be done, and there are only handful of people that are capable of doing that work. So you realize that if there are only few people that are able to do a certain work, and they have to meet the deadline and also they have to meet the target, it means that it will be very tight for them to work because the work will be overworked. They will overwork themselves because they want to hit the deadline. Number three is the nature of work. Nature of work here, it means that many people are doing the work they are not supposed to do. But saying a no is not an option, because people want to earn a living and people want to earn and people want to pay bills. So people are just doing things that they are not supposed to do. And this one is also one of the things that causes stress, because you do something that you don't love, and that one is also one of the things that cause stress in workplace. Number four thing that cause workplace stress is toxic workplace. People are gossiping in the companies, and also managers are playing tricks and playing favorites in the company, and also abusive. There's so many companies that have are abusive, and also people are not complying with the rules in the company, and all these things can cause stress to an employer or to employees in your company. So we realize that today employees are told to work extra hours even from their houses, and also they're told it's okay to burn the midnight oil. And also a bad boss is not a big deal, because you have to work and you have to earn a living. And also answering emails at night and answering calls is a sign of being a responsible employee, and all these things are causing stress to our workers. Workplace stress can take toll or can affect you outside your work, because it can affect your behavior, it can affect you physically, it can affect you emotionally, and also it will drain your health. So it is very important for us to know on some of the few strategies that can help you in order to cope up with this kind of situation, and what managers can do in order to manage these kind of things in our workplaces. Number one thing that a manager or a supervisor in a company can do, or even an organization as a whole, the policies that they can put in place, they must cultivate a stress-free workplace. Try as much as possible, if you're a boss or if you're a supervisor, to make sure that your workers are not overworked, your workers are not stressed, because if your workers are stressed, the productivity is going to be low, and even the revenue sometimes will reduce. So it is very important for you to make sure that you don't you cultivate workplace stress free, that is going to be beneficial. Number two thing, you need to push for flexible working hours. Try to push for a flexible working hours. Because why do you need to push for flexible working hours? Give your workers time, so that at least they can also rest from their home, they can also work and also have a life-work balance. That one is the basic thing that we need to do. And also try as much as possible to recognize the work that has been done. If an employee achieves the target, try to recognize that by even giving them good feedback. That one will motivate them and will give them the morale to continue working. And also one last thing that it is very important that we need to put in place. It means that the HR departments need to make a priority employee well-being one of their biggest priority, because if that is done, it means that workers are going to feel as the part of the company. They are going to feel as they are being taken care of. So it is the HR department to ensure that all the employees' well-being is taken care of. So these little things can make up a very big difference in our workplace currently, because if we continue to this with such kind of numbers that I told you before, it means that the stress is high and we are going to lose numbers. But only few companies that are going to put the well-being of employees will reap from the talent, will reap very good people that can work for them. So this is the end of this video. If this is your first time to watch my videos, please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also engage me on my comment section. I'll be very glad to answer your question, and also I'll be very glad to engage with you in any form. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video.